So, it's been a long week. Uh, I forgot how to start my stream, which is not good. Sorry about that. But hey, it's Astral Nova again. Well, channel name Astral Nova. Name over here in my persona, Sam. So, today, I very excited. Not today. Okay. A couple of weeks ago, I very excitedly. A couple of weeks ago. A week ago. This week. I gotta finally get a guitar. I ordered one right before I just got an advertisement in the background. That's great. That's great for putting on background music. But basically, yesterday not yet. I'm so sorry. My brain's not working. Uh, I'll explain why. But basically, this week I finally got a guitar. Right? I ordered it the week before Christmas, and I'm very happy to kind of like use it. I've been practicing for a little bit. Let me see if my mic picks up. I was about to test it, but the stream was bugging out as usual. You can hear it a little. You can hear it a little bit. I gotta learn a little bit how to play this. Live and learn from specifically the Sonic 3 movie. I don't know how to play the actual Crush 40 song, but I know how to do something like this. Let me see. Okay, give me a second, cause anytime I'm nervous, I fuck up, cause obviously. I had the little pick wrong. I'm sorry, it sound bad. But yeah, I've been playing that. I've also been playing my new PS5 because for Christmas, my parents just insanely bought me that. I wasn't expecting anything. It's specifically more birthday gift because the 1 week I didn't, the week I didn't what's it called, stream, like about like I think 2 weeks ago. Yeah, it was my birthday, literally on that day. So I took a little break and just hanged out with friends, and I played Astrobot's Playroom. I also got the actual Astrobot game and been playing that for a long while. I think I mentioned that a bit on stream last time. But yeah, it's pretty fun. I love it. I gotta collect all the Persona characters for a friend. I gotta what else? I got a Metal Gear. What's it called? Metal Gear Solid. I got characters from there. I know Snake. I know Snake. Um, what else? I think I have almost all the robots. I'm still not finished with the game, but I'm like a little further than the halfway point. It's pretty fun. I love it. Hi, chatter. Hi. But yeah, I gotta play a bit more of the new. Well, not new, but I gotta play a bit more of the Astrobot game. It was pretty fun. I got Spyro. I got what's it called? I got Ribbon. I got who else? I got again all the Metal Gear Solid characters. I think I got one of the characters from Yakuza. I forgot his name. I think his name is Ken, but I'm not sure. But I got him. Um, hang on. The problem with the guitar is due to my size. It is way too big. I I hate that. I hate that. I know I can shapeshift to whatever size I want, but no matter the size, the guitar is always uncomfortable on me. But all right, let me see if I can play this a little bit. I gotta try my best not to be nervous, because anytime I'm nervous, that's when like I screw up comedically. And sometimes I don't want to be comedic. Sometimes I want to be genuine. Okay. You see what happens? Goddamn nervousness. And I did it so well. I recorded it for a friend. The only reason I learned how to play Live and Learn on a guitar was because one of my friends absolutely adores the Sonic 3 movie, and I thought, oh, you know what? They had a little guitar scene. Let me go learn how to play that. Let me see. Okay. I got close on that one. Hang on. Fuck, I hurried. Every time. That's the only reason I mess up on the guitar is because I hurry too much. Oh my god, but what else happened to me during this week? What else? What else? Yeah, I just played Astrobot and stuff. I do gotta get money though. What's the chat? Oh, my internet probably went out. But I do gotta get another job. Well, not another job. I do gotta get a job. Cause recently I want to finally go job hunting and stuff again. Cause I have this plan. I don't want to like tell my age out there in the internet. Cause fucking. Damn. I hate how terrible my internet is. It's another reason I need an actual job. I wanna get money so I can fix my internet. Cause dear lordy, I don't know what's going on in this one. But what else? Um, but yeah, I want to get a job because I'm not gonna say my age on the internet because I don't like saying that. I will say I am an adult. But basically, for I had this major plan. None of my friends know this, and I'm never gonna tell any one of them. Only one of them knows, but they live like way far away, and also they are like a really good planner, and I do need a little like plan B in case I fuck up a plan. But I've had this little plan. So in my friend group, we have this. Obviously, we have this joke where I'm in love with the Ink Demon. Tomodachi character married him. I've had an obsession with him when I was 10, and it's been going on for I think 8 years at this point. About to go 9. 2026. It's about to be 9. And so I had the secret plan, and I'm hoping none of them see this, and I'm hoping none of them know about this. But basically, so I recently like learned that like there's a lot of people that like marry characters. Heavy quotation on marry. Where they basically make like little parties where they celebrate their favorite character, or they just make photos in a wedding dress and just have fun. That's it, right? Sometimes it's just a normal party where it's just character themed. Another one is just like wedding photos and that's it. And I've been seeing these videos, and while I don't like okay, while I don't know how an actual wedding works or don't know if I will be married in the future, I thought, wouldn't it be funny just to have an excuse to bring friends around? I want to have like a fake wedding with the Ink Demon, but it's more so just a party and an excuse to bring everyone around. Because as like we're all like growing up and like doing our own different things, it's been really difficult to have everyone together as a whole unit. And there's also new people in the group, and like the older members from the group have never met the new people from the group. And so I think, wouldn't it be like a fun little excuse, this one little inside joke, to bring us all together? And I want to do that. And I feel, and I the thing is, I have to get a lot of money, which is the reason I want a job. I need a job because it's gonna cost a lot of money. Not because again we're gonna make it like an official wedding. Because again, I do want to preface this. It's not gonna be like what's it called? It's not gonna be like wedding where you have to make the culture. You have to do specifically the rules of the wedding. Never wear white. Never do this. Never do that. Only wear fancy stuff. I don't want it to be like an actual wedding with all these rules. It's more so just a party wedding themed where it'll just be an excuse to buy a lot of food, have fun, there's games, dress up fancy if we want. Cuz a lot of the times we don't go to fancy stuff. We're fucking nerds most of the time. Most of us are nerds. And a lot of the times we never get to go to like these big giant events. So why not have an excuse to be all fancy and pretty? Like the whole point of this fake wedding is just like, again, as I said, it's all about friends, and I really love doing that. I also love planning events. I also love giving people free food because like, hey, food is fucking nice. I ain't gonna lie. Who here's gonna lie and say food isn't nice? And if you lie, I know what you are. Anyway, so I want to do something like that, and it'll just be all fun. Um, though I'm gonna be honest, I'm so nervous about this plan because I want to like the only like things I'll actually do for the wedding is like obviously dress it up, obviously like get a fake ink demon and dress him up too, and also like invitations because like I feel like if I do the invitations, it'll help people like kind of prepare for it and also like people that are like are far away, like like the friend that's helping me plan, have like time in advance to know when this hangout is happening. Cause I feel like I'll tell people about it like a year before it actually happens. That way, everybody is prepared for it. Um, though the other thing that makes me nervous is because every time I think about it, I'm like, oh my god, I get to meet all my friends, and my friends get to meet my friends, and then we're all gonna have fun, and then we're all gonna play games and make memories. Oh shit, right, it's a wedding. Oh fuck. Cause I think of myself as someone a part of the wedding, not oh, I'm the bride. Oh shit. Anytime I think about it. So I have to remind myself, I'm the bride. I'm not the guest. Oh no. And I don't know how to feel about that. Cause on one hand, it'll be a lovely memory for everyone. Just like a party to have at least once in your life. But then on the other hand, do do I gotta kiss? Do I gotta kiss a plush in front of everyone? Do I gotta do what the Hatsune Miku guy did? Or the one with Yakuza? Because yes, fun fact, there somebody also married a cardboard cutout. That's fun. But do do I gotta do that? Oh no! Cause I don't know how to feel. Cause if I do it, oh god, my voice cracked. I'm so nervous. I'm just fucking going like a balloon. But cause if I do it, then that'll cement the joke even more. And yeah, listen, everybody's gonna say, "Oh, ain't that good?" You gotta tell it. You gotta make the joke sturdy. You gotta make it, go bigger or go home. My problem is, every time I go in fucking public, every time I meet someone, and it's like, "Oh, hey, you a big fan of Bendy and Ink Machine?" Oh, I love Bendy and Ink Machine. I grew up with it and everything. Hey, hey. Oh no. Oh fuck no. Hey, did you know they're married to the Ink Demon? For fuck's sake. Do you understand that interaction? God, like it literally happened. It literally happened 2 days, like a couple of days ago. Like I on Wednesday, I went to my anime club in the library, and I was just meeting everyone, hanging out. I wasn't in my best shape because my anxiety was unfortunately getting really bad. I was trying my best not to have a panic attack in front of everyone, and I felt really bad because I took someone's snacks. But anyway, I gotta return the Oreos back. I gotta give that person Oreos back. I'm sorry. I took your fucking Kit Kats, bro. Take my Oreos, please. But anyway, I was there talking with someone, right? I never met them before, but my other friends have. And like we were talking, we were just yapping. They seemed like such a fun person. And they mentioned like, "Wait, are you the girl that likes Benny and Nick Machine?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm the guy. I'm the girl, the guy, the what's the dudette, whatever." I'm that person. And we started talking, excitedly. By the way, my friend was in the middle. And then instantly, when I was about to show them the ink demon drawings I did, because like one of them was really cool, was like cool. My friend goes over and says, "By the way, they're married to him." You son of a bitch! Why? I get it that they weren't weirded out. We're all like the good thing about this anime club, we're all fucking weird in our own way, and I mean that positively. But just like, dude, dude, I don't want to get introduced like that. Cause here's the thing, you never know. Like, okay, like I'm afraid of them doing it to just a random person on the street, like a Bendy fan we don't know level of weirdness. Cause what if they're just a fan of the story? Okay, they don't care nothing about shipping. They don't care none of that. Do you understand how embarrassing it is to just like try to talk with a person? You understand their vibe. You understand. Okay, they wouldn't like that part of me, so I better not say that one. Maybe we'll just be acquaintances at least. And then them suddenly hearing, by the way, this person is married to the Yank Demon. Hmm? Me? No, 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 me? No, 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 no. Fuck's sake! Oh, jeez, every day it scares me. It's like the fucking boogeyman. I gotta keep my eye on them. Like, I don't know if anyone has seen that meme, but there was a meme going around of a ninja throwing a fucking brick, and it said, what my friend sees when they get on the mic on my wedding." That's me. That's me every single time. I start talking with about Bendy with a person, and I see they're sneering. Well, I don't think sneering's the right word, but their smug, fucking Grinch-like smile, ready to tell them about this history of me. Listen, man, we can't. So that's why I'm afraid of making an actual wedding. Because again, it's a secret plan. It's like the whole point of this fake wedding is that like it's just a hangout. It's just an excuse to get a giant cake, food, and games, and just have a fun fucking memory for our lives. But at the same time, the fake wedding has an important, I don't know if you noticed, there's a very important word in there, and it's the second. It's still a wedding. It's still a wedding every time. So it's not me, in the guest, me with the guest having fun. Ha ha. No, I'm the one getting married. I'm the one getting married to the. Oh, it could be a cardboard cutout. It could be a plush. I don't know. I haven't made the choice yet. I I need to check my money first. Cause again, I wanna make sure I have enough money to make this an actual event. Cause I don't want it to be just some like really cheap event with like um just shitty Temu accessories and stuff. I do genuinely want to make it pretty, not extravagant, like wearing the damn ink room itself, but at the very least pretty enough that like my friends can like I don't know. It gets the vibe going. You get me? You understand my little weird brain, my little weird interdimensional brain. That's what I want to do. Oh geez. So I'm hoping, please, 2026 would be the year I get a job. Please. And also please, if I am not being a brat, let it not be minimum wage, cause $14 an hour working in food service. Yep, I ain't gonna exist no more. The same you see, gone. Fucking husk. Husk up a thing. I was gonna say woman, but I am technically not a woman nor a man. I'm everything. Oh, jeez. Oh, right, I'm supposed to be playing guitar, sorry. Oh god, this thing is hurting my ribs. Why does the guitar have to be so fucking big? Um, I don't know. Like, I'll try to see if I can keep yapping. I can practice that. What's it called? That live and learn song until I get it right. Okay, hang on. It's so short. I don't think I can add it. I am trying to learn Undefeatable, but that one's like really hard. Let me see if I can play it here. I hope everyone can hear it. But my mic is really shitty and quiet, and I don't know how to fix it. I'm gonna be so genuine with everyone. Um, okay. Fuck, I already fucked it up. Great. Great. At least I hope my live stream of me fucking up the guitar helps a lot of people know that you don't gotta be an instant famous superstar with whatever hobby you have. We're just we're just fucking noble men trying to fight. I'm sorry, nobody's gonna get that reference. I don't know. It was some TV show, I think, for kids. It was like a Canadian thing. I'm not Canadian, by the way. I'm, but in case I get questions, I'm like, oh my god, you know that Canadian show? No, I just like to scour around in the internet like a fucking hermit crab. But it was like some Canadian show where they had a little puppet, and it said like, "We're just men." What do you mean? We're just innocent men. There's no fucking context too, which makes it funnier. The puppet just said that. He just fucking said that, and then everybody just starts busting out laughing. Ah, your internet went out. My internet went out. So now I sing this stupid song until I get it back. My internet went out. My internet went out. Now I sing my internet song until I get it back. So now I wait to be recut. Oh, thank God, I got reconnected. I'm sorry. Anytime my internet's gonna go out, I'm just gonna start singing my internet song. It's just internet song. That's it. It's just me going, my internet went out. My internet went out. Oh god, but yeah, it was just like a random TV show. He just said that out of nowhere, just like we're just men, we're just innocent men. I saw somebody do a Lupin the Third animation of it. That was is it Lupin or Lupin? I'm not sure, but they did an animation of that, and it was very funny. Let me see if I can play the Steven Universe one. I forgot how this goes. Hang on. Oh, great, that sounds lovely. Amazing guitar. I fucking hate this. I thought it'd be way cooler as I played guitar. I thought it'd be just so much cooler. But I'm gonna be so honest, I feel like that dumbass fucking meme where it's like, hey guys, I'm gonna go play Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. I fucking hate it. It's an embarrassment, but I gotta practice, man. I don't care how many tomatoes you shoot at me, at least it helps my poor ass make soup. Oh, do you understand? I'm just a man. I'm just noble man. Oh, fuck's sake. I think I'm losing breath. Not because I'm laughing, but because this guitar is hitting my ribs. This feels like I'm sorry for referencing so much, but it reminded me of that one stupid clip of Clone High, where it was like the first season, and it was like Abe just being like, now I'm gonna go stand up right now, not because I'm pissed off, but because the stupid crap is pinching my foot. I don't think that's what it said. I don't think that's what he said, but it was similar to that. So we're gonna go stand up because this fucking crap is pinching my foot. It's just making me laugh more because it feels like something I'd say to my friends. God, that don't get me started with what happened with the Sonic 3 movie. Listen, I love making corny jokes, kind of like, just especially dad jokes. A great example that I am going to subconsciously torture everyone here hearing. My favorite dad joke ever was when I got a bee Pokemon in obviously Sword and Shield, and obviously I had to make a bee pun, but I couldn't go with something simple like Beatrice or Beanard or some shit. Why the fuck would you name a bee Beanard? Now that I'm thinking about it, yo, that's crazy. Anyway, sorry, but I had to think of a great bee pun. And so I thought of the wonderful one. And I'm not sorry for causing everyone here to recoil. Piña colada. I'll let the silences stay. Don't worry. You're suffering with me. You're suffering with me today. But what's it called? But yeah, I love dad jokes, right? But I try my best not to be cringy, like not like what's it called? Like I like my dad jokes being clever. Like they're stupid, but in a way they're still clever, you know? And when we're watching the Sonic movie, anytime Sonic spoke, like specifically the third movie, anytime he spoke, he unfortunately acted like me. And sometimes I laugh it off, being like, haha, I know my friends are staring at me. That's fine. Like that one scene where it's like, oh, what? You're saying that because we're aliens? You think we're well? Technically, we were from a different dimension, so we are aliens. Okay, continue. That's something I do. If I be called like, God, you're so fucking stupid. What? You're saying that because because I'm slow? Well, I am technically slow. Okay, you fucking get that. All right, continue. But there was a one joke that I just like sat there and recoiled because I knew everybody was looking at me in the worst way possible. And it was a part, spoilers for the Sonic movie. They were in like a little cafe called the Chow Garden. And, not aliens, sorry, robots came in and they started blowing up the place. And mother, this blue fuzzball, I will say kindly, just says in the most teenage I've ever heard, Konnichiwa! I mean, and as soon as he said that, I felt energies. I felt heat from the eyes of everyone looking at my dinkly little corner in the fucking movie theater. By God. Listen, listen. Friends, foes, families, um, creatures. I am not that fucking cringy. Okay, I have a level. If I were to make that, it would be to specifically spite someone in that room. Okay? I will not say that corny. Okay, there's a corniness level, okay? I'm in level 1 or 2. And if you think, you're surely a little more corny than that. Okay, first of all, oddball. I sound so stupid. But okay, first of all, listen here, you little oddball. You've seen nothing. You hear my voice cracking. You hear it cracking. I'm doing it on purpose at this point. I'm sorry. You've seen fucking nothing. I am level 1. I don't know how to, Jujutsu Kaisen. You know how they got levels for fucking curses. I am a weak bitch. A weak bitch of a joke. You will not survive the shit I be seeing. You won't survive where I live. So fucking stupid with context. Oh, jeez. Fucking little bit of guitar to meet the quota. I don't want to do this no more. I'm sorry. I know I only play 2 notes, but god fucking damn it, I keep thinking of those stupid videos with the person playing guitar and they're like, I don't play like that. I just get nervous when I know that people are watching me. I don't know if anybody's watching me, by the way. My viewer counts are still fucked over, but still, I don't know if anybody's watching me. Could you imagine just, me practicing, showing the world, hey, by the way, this is for progress, I'm doing this for myself. And then some hateful, spiteful goblin comes in my channel and be like, you fucking suck ass. Oh, I suck ass. Oh, what am I doing with my life? Having a life. Sorry. Sorry. Oh, jeez. Maybe one day I'll get a good guitar class. Because I've always wanted to play guitar. I've had played before. My only problem is that, unfortunately, the class I was in, the specific guitar class I took 3 years in high school, taught me nothing. The teacher just gave us fucking guitars and then said, look at the board and copy it. Wow! I feel so knowledgeable. You know what this gives me the urge to do? Leave the class. God, I hated it so much. I hate it even more because, like, okay, so like in all my classes they had computers, right? Yeah, they all had computers there. And in it, I like the first 2 years of guitar class, I would grab a computer and I teach myself guitar. Because originally, we actually genuinely had a teacher, right? Excuse me, had a burp. I'm so sorry. But originally, we did actually have a teacher that teaches guitar. For some fucking reason, he only lasted 2 weeks and then left the whole entire school. So we were stuck with a substitute teacher. Thankfully, the class I had wasn't too big because I think a lot of people like changed out of it. So I grabbed the computer and I teach myself guitar. I remembered I teach myself the Mario. Was it? This was around the time that the Mario movie was like about to come out. So I teach myself the Mario song. I teach myself Sonic. The one that I'm relearning again is Love Like You from Steven Universe, and I teach myself that. Then second year comes in, and I do the same. I relearn the songs I forgot during summer because like again I didn't have a guitar at the time. So like the only guitar I could have was in school. So I'd relearn that. I'd learn Undefeatable from what's it called? From Sonic Frontiers. But then suddenly, midway through the second year, they get rid of the fucking computers. They tell us, I'm so sorry, but because other students are watching YouTube videos, you can't play guitar. I'm sorry. Hello? By the way, we did eventually, like by second year, we did actually get a guitar teacher. But the problem was she's a great person. I would not say her name. She is a great person and has helped me with my anxiety when I was in that class. But my problem was she wasn't a great teacher. So her way was like if one person fucks up, everybody fucks up. And so because two people in the back of the fucking class decided to, watch YouTube videos, do nothing but watch YouTube videos, we all got in trouble, and none of us got the computers. And it made me sad because the other thing too, the other reason why I only learned guitar through the computers was because she didn't teach us guitar. She taught us notes. And listen, notes are important. Like sheet reading is very important. I know that. I do not blame her for that. But when you take an entire year, when your paper specifically said guitar class 2, level 2, because again, the only reason I took guitar for 3 times is because it had 3 different levels and I wanted to progress. So, like, it was guitar class level 2. And just all we learned was just notes. And where the fuck instruments went in the goddamn orchestra, I think. Like, by the way, the basses go on the left, and the clarinets, they go on the right. I don't fucking care. It felt like that one video where it's just like, watch what happens when we turn a circle inside. I don't fucking care. I came in here to read sheet music and actually play. Cause you know what made it sad? You know what made it really sad? That guitar teacher that lasted for 2 weeks. He was the greatest guitar teacher I've ever had. Like he genuinely made us practice chords. Like the way he'd do it, he'd pick a specific chord, right? He'd tell us to play it, but he'd do it by row. So by row, on perfect timing, we do the chords, and again, right? It sounds annoying on the outside, but it genuinely made you learn how to play it. Because at first, it's just about placing, because like the way he do it. Hang on, let me get water. My voice. Oh no, that's bad. My microphone can't pick that up. I'm so sorry. But basically, the way he do it, it sounds like how from the outside they're like, oh, you have to do that in front of everyone. But like that's pretty good. Despite the fact that everybody could like hear, like you gotta do it in group. It was a pretty good way to teach us because it motivates. Bleh, fuck. but it motivated us to actually do well with the guitar. And when he heard someone off, he'd be like, okay, wait, replay. Okay, here's what you're doing wrong. Like kindly, not shouting, not being aggressive or rude. He's just like, okay, here's what's happening with you. Your fingers are kind of way too light, or your arm is like on the string on accident and place it like this. This is the position you gotta have. It was pretty sick. I loved it. But then he left. And the way the teacher taught us was instead of like learning the chords, we just learned the sheet music notes over and over and over again. And then we'd also learn about rhythm in a level 2 guitar class. So, and by the way, when I mention rhythm, I don't mean it as in like we played to the rhythm with our guitars. No, 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 no. We had to clap our hands to the rhythm and make a left and right foot stomp to the rhythm. Mind you, I'm a skinny little fuck. That ain't gonna make a noise. I hate to say this, but I'm built like a shriveled up. What's it called? What's it called? Oh, I'm built like a shriveled up Sour Patch Kid. That's not. I'm making any stomping noises. Bunnies can be louder than me. Do you understand? Oh, jeez. But yeah, that's the only thing we learned. And then the other thing too, in a level 2 guitar class and 3, the only things we could play were fucking, the only things we could play were fucking piano. She made us play piano in guitar class. And like ever since then, I've always been so pissed off. And I told myself, the day Christmas comes around, and if I don't forget, I will buy myself a guitar. I will teach myself music. I don't care how shitty I am right now. I'm going to teach myself how to play guitar. And you know what makes it worse? I never even wanted guitar. I wanted the bass. I wanted to play the bass. That was my dream instrument. Not the piano, not the trumpet, not the violin, the banjo. I wanted the bass. Cause like it's a very stupid story, but I remember when I was a little kid, I obviously couldn't hear the bass, right? Due to like hearing perception. A lot of the times I'd never hear the bass in songs, and I remember I'd watch like a My Little Pony short, and they had like one of the characters play a bass. It was I think Applejack, but I couldn't really hear it, so I pulled it all the way like the volume all the way up just to hear the bass, but it was a little difficult. But now, as an adult, I can hear it clearly and defined. And I find the sound lovely. Sure, it's stupid. That like it started with that. It sounds like why did it start with you not being able to hear it? But it's just because I find it so fascinating, just like how nice and soothing a simple sound, a simple sound I couldn't hear back then is. So I want to learn to hear it by playing it, you know? I want to add bass to my songs, but like like again, that 2 week fucking professor, he gave me a fucking bass guitar. Not something I could take home, but he legitimately gave me a bass guitar and like try to teach me to to play songs with like everyone while having the bass. And it felt pretty sick, but then he left, and then the new teacher came in, and then now I'm forced with fucking guitar. Don't get me wrong, the guitar's sick. Hey, look, electric guitars exist. A lot of the times, everybody goes for the guitars. But, like, I wanted the bass. So maybe, I have learned that there are 6 string bass guitars. So maybe, just maybe, learning the guitar, I can learn the bass. Because the other thing, too, the only reason I got a guitar is because it was the only cheap one I could get. Excuse me, sorry. My throat. I'm still recovering from the sickness. But I have learned that there are like right, no, it was after that. The only thing too is because this was like the cheapest guitar I could get. because like again the bass they were pretty expensive. Obviously, all the guitars were expensive. The only reason I waited for Christmas to buy this guitar was not only because like it'd be an excuse, but also it'd be the only they have discounts. They'd get like discounts and everything on these things. But yeah, like yeah, that's like the whole story behind. Fuck. All right, great. Sounded like a Sims character. But that's the whole reason I wanted to get a guitar and everything. Maybe one day I'll get it the pass. I really do hope so. But for now, I'm focusing on other stuff, like getting a job and everything. I also want to get a sewing kit, which I unfortunately need a job because I'm tired. Because again, so I don't want to keep wasting and wasting money. But I do want to get a sewing kit because this year I'm gonna make it all about hobbies, and I don't mean hobbies as in I'll just draw, I'll just do this and that. No, I mean hobbies that'll help me in life specifically. To make my life a little more exciting in a way. Because the reason I want to get a sewing kit is because I want to learn how to make my own outfits. Because lately, obviously, as prices get higher, a lot of like bad stuff gets like bought more with like fast fashion, where people buy fashion and clothing for trends, and also a lot of the times they're made with really bad material. And the other thing too is like sometimes these fast fashion companies they steal from like other people. They steal from like actual small companies, like indie companies. Kind of like that. So I want to make sure I can make my own thing because one, it doesn't give these big companies. Okay. The other thing too is that a lot of these indie companies also are expensive for good reasons too, because they're handmade, hand done, everything. They're solo done. And so it's like wavering between buying something cheap that is very much bad for the environment versus having to buy something super expensive, but it'll still help. I'll still buy the expensive option, but I gotta find my way to do to get the stuff I really want. Especially when a lot of the times when I look up like an outfit I like, I'm like, oh my god, that looks so good. I love it. Only to find out it was sold in the 2000s and the company's now defunct. Like, excuse me, sorry. Like, there's one thing just one item I want to recreate at least this life, at least this very life, and it's a stupid item, but I adore it, and it's so fancy. I just have to have it. There was this thing I saw on Pinterest, which was a umbrella, right? But it was umbrella that looked like a gun. So like the little like handle, it looked a little bit like a gun, right? But when you unsheathed it the whole like the little print on top of the umbrella, it just said bang, like a cartoon. It was the cutest thing I found, and it was called the Gunbrella. And I scoured everywhere in the internet, from the company that sold it to the websites to where and when it was made. And unfortunately, I found nothing. All I found was just a singular photo, maybe two, of this Gunbrella. And it makes me sad because while it wasn't the first time this happened to me with an item, it was the final straw where I was like, fuck it. Why am I trusting a company to just maybe by the God's grace make me something I want? Why don't I make it myself? Okay. And the other thing too, it also kind of tires me whenever I tell someone, "Oh, why don't you just make it?" And they're like, "Really? I'm gonna make this specific item?" Well, okay, listen here, asshole. First of all, like we have been so we have been so fucking lenient, like so dependable on companies to make whatever we want. So like extremely consumerist, if I may say, to the point that we have forgotten to make shit our own, our own selves. We have forgotten to just make stuff ourselves. Will it take time? Yes. But do you really want to wait 7 years for a company to make a singular dress and pay $70 for it? Or you could just buy the fabric, get the, get this little stitching thing, get the patterns for it, get, what's it called? Get thread, sew it, and only waste either a few months or a year just to have it. Do you understand it? And then the other thing too, this also works with trinkets. Like, I get it. We may not be able to, get it exact 1-to-1. But if you really want it, why don't you make it? Okay? Why are we so dependent on everybody else to do something we want? That's what I want to change about myself. I want to do the things I want without thinking, oh, somebody probably already made it. I think it's best I don't make it. No, that's how you be lazy. That's how you get so dependent on other people doing shit. You don't have a life, you don't make a life for yourself. So I want to make sure that I'm able to make the things I want. I instead of depending, instead of just like having to do research on which gothic website I can go to buy myself, or which punk website, or quotations punk website that I can go to buy myself. I'll just make my own. Hell, this even goes for fucking merch for like characters. Cause again, I love Bendy. I adore Bendy. It is impossible to never hear me not talk about Bendy. I literally just did minutes ago. But their merch is expensive. And unfortunately, a lot of the times they sell out. So I'll make my own. I'll make my own fucking Bendy shirts. I have a photo of the Sammy Lawrence one I really want. And I want to try to recreate it because I got a low res image and I want to get a high definition image. Because I want to make a shirt based on it because it's really sick. My other problem too is nobody fucking saves these shirts. So I gotta be the little fucking lonesome bug under the rock trying to figure out how the fuck, save, not how to, but to save all these pictures and make sure they're not lost to time. Because the Wikipedia, nobody's putting shit on there. Why aren't you putting shit on there? Goodness. But okay, where was I going? Right. But yeah, a lot of the times merch is expensive. The other thing too, sometimes it's not even because a company's indie. Sometimes companies are dickheads. Wow, shocker. Nobody could have expected that. Like, I would see stuff for JJK, a fucking brand that has probably millions and billions of dollars for slapping a singular Gojo PNG on a shirt. And I see that thing going for $30, $25. Goodness gracious. Like, I don't care it was imported from Japan. What I care is why the fuck is it so like, not sorry. That sentence was gonna sound really stupid. But like, I don't care it's imported from Japan. What I'm wondering is why does every single one of their items have to be expensive? Can't can't you go to like make cheaper stuff for the fans? And also, why specifically only Japan? Because like, I get it if first year of JJK, first or 2 years, excuse me, first 2 years, they're a little worried, they're a little scared of importing it because you never know if it's like JJK is gonna be a fad. But after seeing how the hype for JJK has kept on going and growing through these years, and also specifically anime is still going and nothing can fuck it up, especially with the way everyone's freaking out over season 3. Would you not want to make cheaper stuff for at least the American fans? Because it feels kind of unfair. It's happened like having all this merch that like fans from around the world will love and will kill to have, only to make it $100 over there, and then in Japan $25. It doesn't it feel bad? Doesn't it be like, whoa, dude, it feels pretty dickish, don't you think? Cause like I remember, I was a major Splatoon fan, like a massive Splatoon fan. Used to play it day and night. I remembered I stayed up an entire night when I was really little, um, waiting for my first ever Splatfest. Not realizing, it lasts for a whole day, on Saturday. But I did an all-nighter to wake up at 12 in the, to finally start the party at 12 in the night. And I played one or two matches before passing out because I was a little kid. Oh god. But yeah, the reason I mentioned Splatoon is because like it was extremely famous in the West. Incredibly, every single video on Splatoon, it would get millions of views. Millions, millions. And I don't mean just like, oh, one channel did Splatoon and it got really famous. Whew. Hang on, let me take a breath because I've been yapping for a lot. But it wasn't one channel that got millions of views. It was multiple. If I could count at least 5 channels, all based on Splatoon, were getting millions of views on their videos based on it. So it was fucking massive, right? But the thing was, Nintendo, they only gave special like accessories to Japanese players. Like, oh hey, we have a Splatoon manga. Here's some free outfits for the players. Oh, only in Japan though. Okay, that's fine, I guess. The manga's more famous in Japan. That's okay. Oh hey, we had an event. Like this still pisses me off. This is why I don't understand why it'd be a Japan exclusive. So in Japan, they had a little event, right? That like Americans could also enter. And it was an event where you could make your own Splatoon merch. And whichever was the winner, it would be like actually in the game. So you get a little base for like a Splatoon character. And you draw on top of that template, or you can go off template. The template's just there for anybody who needs it. And you make specific, like, you make whatever style of clothing you want that you want to be in the game. I'll be honest, I did not like the one they chose, but hey, listen, I don't want to be a chooser when I'm a beggar, okay? I didn't like it, but it was free, okay? One of them won, and instead of importing it to all the games, because like the thing about Splatoon 2 is that at the time it was like associated with what's it called? It was associated with like Nintendo Online, and the only way to play Splatoon is to have a Nintendo Online account. I don't know if it's still a thing. It's been very long since I played Splatoon, and I haven't paid for for the whole online account thing. But I'm not sure. Who knows? I might still have that automated. Um, but yeah, the whole thing is that like you have to have a Nintendo Online subscription to play. So a lot of like for poor families who don't want to pay that subscription, but their the little ones are a fan of Splatoon. What's it called? Their little ones are a fan of Splatoon. They don't get clothes. They get no clothes. You're just base clothing, and that's it. And sure, you got like the single player mode, mess around in, and you don't really need that. But sometimes, there was also like picture modes. You can also like take pictures in Splatoon. And wouldn't you want to take pictures of your little guy just like around with cool outfits? That'd be sick to have free shit. But no, Nintendo only made a Japan exclusive. And people were like getting now a little pissed off. Excuse me, sorry. But people were starting to get pissed off. They're like, okay, there's some favoritism here. Could we at least have something for free? Because the only time the American players would get anything free, it would be for like specific events like Spring Fest, Halloween, New Year's. And you may think as I'm saying this like, oh, it doesn't sound that greedy. You guys still have free stuff. The problem though, that free stuff was for everyone. Japanese, American, and European. That was for everyone. And unfortunately, sure, it's fine. We're grateful to have that. But the Japan players still kept getting more. 7-Eleven, like I think there was a 7-Eleven collaboration. They got merch. There was a what's it called? There was a collaboration with like an Ocean Foundation. They got merch. The manga, they got merch. Mind you, there were still some people in America that like read the Splatoon manga and loved it. They wanted more English translations. Was it big famous like the original Splatoon? No, but it was still a big chunk of the Splatoon players in America. Well, and or maybe European. I'm not sure, but but I do know I kept seeing a lot of times. Oh, we want more English translations of like the newer chapters and stuff. We really like these stories with Goggle and Bobble, and I think one of them is called Leather, but I'm not sure. Dynamite. It's been very long since I've seen the manga, so I'm very sorry to the people who are big fans of it and me, with me getting it wrong. But what's it called? What's it called? But yeah, a lot of people wanted this, but again, Nintendo only gave it to Japan. And the other thing too, it wasn't DLC. All these Splatoon outfits, specifically for Japan, they were for free for base game Splatoon. And so, and like it pissed off a lot of people because, like, again, there were like manga fans in America that could have just gotten this for free. Like, it didn't cost anything to Nintendo to just put these like merch, little merch outfits free in the game. That's it. They just had to put it in American and European switches, and boom, everything's fine. Everything's giddy. But no, they just only left it for the Japanese players. Right, I forgot the base conversation. But yeah, it's one of like the many examples I faced when little about just making a company like what's it called? Just being too dependent on a company to do something you want. And again, it's the reason why this year I want to make sure I learn how to sew my own clothing, make my own accessories. Sorry, I heard a noise and it scared the fuck out of me. Jesus Christ. But excuse me. It's the main reason why I want to make my own stuff, like accessories and clothing. Because, again, companies, they'll just do whatever's popular, okay? They aren't gonna make all that you want. And when they do, it'll be like 70 to like $100. There was and the other thing too, it's just pretty much defunct also. A lot of the things that, you might want. Again, I still miss that umbrella. I really want people to make the gunbrella again, but I know nobody's gonna make it. Why are they gonna listen to me? So if nobody's gonna make it, I'll make it. I'll do it. I'll literally learn to carve fucking wood to make the base of that gunbrella. And a lot of people would say, "Oh, but that's just too much time and effort." And I'll say, "Okay, and do I look like I care about that? I want to work. I want to move. I want to create. I don't care if just like blacksmithing is hard or wood carving is hard. I don't care how hard it is, okay? I literally suck. I have a guitar right in front of me and I suck at it. And am I gonna stop because I suck at it? No. I will keep working. I will work till I get it right. You hear that? I still suck, but I'm getting better. I will get better on my own. And that's what I want people to do. We have relied too much on Shein and Temu and other websites. We have let that consume us. Bring back the human in you. The will of creation. That's what I want. God, I hope I get to do that though. Cause like not like I know I'm asking for too much cost of my time, because I also like want to get a job and get a lot of money to make the events I want to do with my friends and all the hangouts. But I don't know. I'm willing to do that. I'm willing to just create something nice to just I don't know to feel what's it called? Feel like I have a purpose here around here. I don't know how to explain the feeling though. It's just strange. Like it like when you make your own little hobby or something, it makes you feel quite like active, you know? God, I feel so stupid when I explain. Jeez, but I'm trying. I'm trying. Let me see if I can get my words right. But it's just something about like creating something with your bare hands. In the strangest and stupidest way to explain it. It makes me feel like a man, you know? Like alpha, those alpha bro podcasts I say in heavy quotations if they were ever good. They're not. Whenever they go and explain like, "Oh, you got to be a man. You got to work hard." Instead of just facing actual abuse, I actually work hard. I actually do the things I want to do because it's like in my own little disillusional brain, my own disillusional fucking nerdy brain. I feel like those like anime characters that like work really hard to get really cool powers, and then like by the end of the series, they're like, just swatting bosses out, like video game bosses out of the way like flies. It makes me feel like that. I like the work because I know I'm gonna do some wonderful things, and even better when I get perfect at it. So many doors open for me, and I fucking love that. Like I again the sewing thing. If I learn how to make my own clothes, not only will I waste less money on specifically buying clothing and like also worrying about like if this company is good, am I buying the right product? Am I not buying a scam that was made from another indie artist? Instead of worrying of that, I get to, I get to make my own thing. And even better, I can make specific designs. I can see a shirt that I really like and be like, oh, this shirt would look so cool if it had this and this and that. Why don't I make the shirt with this and this and that? Isn't that cool? And even better, I can make merch for my friends. If my friend is a massive fan of JJK or Shadow the Hedgehog and doesn't have the money, I can learn to make a personal. I can learn to make a personal shirt with my bare fucking hands and give it to them. Isn't that amazing? That's why I want to make that's why I want to learn so many hobbies. That's why I want to make sure I learn how to make as much as I can with my bare hands. Not for business, not for profit, not for fame, not for anything. I just like making things a reality. I'm not dreaming anymore. I'm doing shit. Good. I forgot I was supposed to learn that Steven Universe song. I want to play it, but again, I'm worried about sounding like those stupid memes with the guitars, where it's like, "Hey guys, watch me play Twinkle Twinkle Little Star." I'm not doing that shit. Also, I am very afraid of breaking this guitar. It did cost a lot. I've only had this thing for 4 days, and if anybody breaks it, I will goddamn make them pay with their will. Do not touch this guitar. And also, it's blue. It's a blue guitar. I love blue, especially on guitar. Well, okay, my favorite color is purple, but shut up, okay? They're not gonna make purple star glittery star guitars. They don't make those anymore. Not yet. I'm sorry. It's really funny. I said like, oh, they don't make that anymore. I wish they did. Wait a minute. I can learn. What are they gonna do? Stop me from learning? Okay, you can't do shit. I want to make a guitar, and I will. Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm also making. Ironically enough, I'm also making a 3D blender. A 3D model of my persona, the one you see on the screen. I am ironically also learning Blender. Is it going well? Eh. But hey, I made a torso, the spine, which, by the way, for those who don't know, that little you turn yourself into a guitar. No, no, they stringed me. They turned me. Oh god. But anyway, the thing I wanted to say, fucking, where was I going? Damn it, stupid guitar line made me laugh. Right. Okay. But the thing was, I forgot. Ooh. Alright, so your chat canceled. I forgot what I wanted to say. Oh, jeez. Fucking, how to learn guitar. How was the Steven Universe part? Hang on, give me a second, because I do actually want to practice this, even though my ribs are hurting because of how big this fucking guitar is. Okay. Pin, make sure the pin's right. It's dark as hell in my room, so I can't see well. Alright, then. I'm sorry, I gotta make everything comfortable because I don't like playing while I'm uncomfortable because then I'll be thinking about like, oh my god, my hair's in my face. Ah. Yeah, I got it. Hang on, let me do that one more time because I slowed down because I forgot some parts, but I got it. God, my hair is so long. I wish I could tie it in a bun. I should probably do that. I wish I could do that with my persona so badly, where I can tie, like change my persona and like if it was real life. All right, let's see if I can do this. Fuck, fucked it up. Okay, let me see if y'all can hear better if I position myself like this. All right, I'm gonna sound very bass boosted in a quick second. I'm doing this mainly for my guitar, so I'm very sorry if I sound extremely loud. Your tuber looks like it's speaking in acoustic guitar. You know that one meme where it was a fucking vine where it's like na 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 yes. Okay, come on. One, two, one, two, three. Oh wait. Yeah. Sorry. I'm so sorry, everyone. I might have made your ears bleed. I'm so sorry. That's the first time I didn't stutter. I'm so sorry. Hang on, let me tie up my hair. Live and learn. Hanging on the edge of tomorrow. Live and learn from the works of yesterday. God, I can't wait to actually play the full song though, because I really do love Live and Learn. Even without the sonic context, it is still so powerful. Excuse me, I'm gonna sound extremely bass boosted. Okay. One more time. One, two, one, two, three. No, don't say that! I don't wanna die! I'm not turning into Mario. I'm just I'm just turning into Omega because Omega is similar to Shadow, and Shadow would definitely play the guitar. Yeah, I'm doing the mind tricks now. Let me see. Hang on. Let me do the. Oh wait, hang on. Give me a second. Give me a second. Maybe one day. I'm sure you'll be able to play guitar. The world may be shit, but that doesn't mean it should stop you. If the world's gonna be a bitch, I'll be a bitch back. I was gonna. Fuck, I'm sorry. I was gonna make a really stupid joke and say that's why they call me a bitch back instead of a big back. But the problem was, I said way earlier in the stream like, oh yeah, when we were watching the Sonic movie, Sonic said Konichi what? And like, listen, I'm not that much of a cornball. God, the fuck I am. I'm not a big back, just a bitch back. Okay. God, maybe my friends had a good reason to look at me like that. Maybe I had no reason to justify myself. Okay, let me see if I can play undefeatable. Cause it's pretty hard. You gotta go fast. I didn't mean to say that. I didn't mean to make that pun. Fuck. Anyway. Fuck off! Let me finish. Shit. Okay. One more time. I forgot the last part. Shit. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Hang on, give me a second. I gotta look up the YouTube video. Yes, I do this with YouTube videos. Okay, what's the fucking YouTube video? Okay. Hey, 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 gone to. Fuck. Damn. Okay. Heading on to the other side. I won't give up till the end of me. Ah, my hand. Sorry. Welcome to the mind of a different guy, where we keep going slowly, running from the past is a losing game. It never brings you glory. Hang on. I think I fucked it up. Hang on. Welcome to the mind of a different guy, where we keep growing slowly. Think I'm on 11, but I'm on a 9. Guess you don't really notice. Running from the past is a losing game. It never brings you glory. Been down this road before. Already know this story. Okay. Okay. So that's how it goes. I fucked it up because I said the third line and the second. Hang on, I'm pulling up the YouTube video right now. I am pulling up YouTube video live on how the fuck do I play guitar. Okay. No, don't advertise me a gambling website. Don't ever fucking do that ever again. Sorry. I'm sorry. It sounded like that one scene from the Shadow Dove where it's like, egg, poopy, poopy, butt. Don't ever fucking call me that. I will kill you. God, my throat hurts. I've been talking so much. Okay. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Okay. Okay, that should be simple. Alright. Hang on, what was it? Yeah, okay, I got that part right. Alright. Welcome to the mind of a different guy, where we keep going slowly. Running from the past is a losing game. No, think I'm on 11, but I'm on a 9. Guess you don't really notice. Running from the past is a losing game. It. Hang on. Okay, okay. Welcome to the mind of a different guy, where we keep going slowly. Running from the past is a losing game. It never. Fuck! I feel like that stupid guitar vine. Oh, the guy going, beat to fuck, beat to fuck. Because I keep saying the third line in the second. Damn it! You work, you stupid machine. Fucking. I feel like I'm hitting. It's like a fucking Omega trying to learn how to play guitar only to get hit with a chair, Homer Simpson style. Okay, okay. Welcome to the mind of a different kind, where we keep growing slowly. Think I'm on 11, but I'm on a 9. Guess you don't really notice. Running from the past is a losing game. It never brings you glory. Been down this road, been down this road before. Been down this road, been down this road before. Already know the story. Give me a second. Okay, I was close. I was very close. Welcome to the mind of a different guy, where we keep going slowly. Running from the past is Don't laugh. I know you're laughing. You, through the screen, over me fucking up. I'm not crying. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for being so loud. It's just really funny to see my goober shivering as I go, I'm not crying. I'm not. You're a bitch. And you know it. I fucking love this little shit. Okay. One, two, one, two, three. Welcome to the mind of a different guy, where we keep going slowly. Think I'm on 11, but I'm on a 9. Guess you don't really notice. Running from the past is a losing game. It never brings you glory. Been down this road, been down this road before. Already know this story. Yeah! Hard! Fuck you! Sorry. I'm sorry. I got too hyped up. That's my fault. I sincerely apologize from the members of the United States. I'm sorry. Okay. Okay. Ready? No. Not at all. I'm so the worst part. I'm supposed to end stream early because I didn't sleep at all last night. I don't know if I'm sleep deprived. I can't feel it, and that's not normal. Okay. I'm hanging on to the. I'm hanging on to the other side. I won't give up till the end of me. I'm ignoring that comment. Fuck! Damn it, that comment messed me up. Welcome to the mind of a different kind, where we keep going. Fuck! Welcome to the mind of a different guy, where we keep going slowly. Running from the past is a losing game. It never. Think I'm on 11, but I'm on a 9. Guess you don't really notice. Running from the past is a losing game. It never brings you glory. Been down this road before. Already know this story. It's time to face your fears. 'Cause when your time has come and gone, I'll be the one to carry on. And you can throw me to the wolves. 'Cause I am undefeatable. My hands fucking hurt. My hands hurt while I was singing. I stopped playing because I forgot the notes and it hurts. Oh, fuck. It's alright. I got weak thumbs. I mean fingers. I mean, oh, great. Okay. Ah, jeez. At least I know the entirety of the song. I just keep messing up thinking about that. No. I go to bed in like 6 minutes. Anyway. Fucking, I feel like I'm wearing a professional suit. Oh, jeez. Let me see how it goes. Where was it? Welcome to the mind of a different kind, where we've been growing slowly. Think I'm on 11, but I'm on a 9. Guess you don't really know me. Running from the past is a losing game. It never brings you glory. Been down this road before. Already know this story. Okay, so that's how that part goes. And the second part. It's time to face your fear. 'Cause when your time has come and gone, I'll be the one to carry on. And you can throw me to the wolves. 'Cause I am undefeatable. I'm hanging on to the other side. I won't give up till the end of me. I'm what you get when the stars collide. Now face it, you're just an enemy. Oh, jeez. I think I'm ending the guitar session there, even though it's very short. By the way, I hope you know, I still look at those comments. I don't care. That was the worst one to put. I could put this one. I'm excited. I think that might be a part of insomnia. Oh shit. I forget. You might get hyper when you're an insomniac. Oh, fuck. Oh, I forgot to invite people tomorrow. Shit. I was gonna invite people to my house tomorrow, and I was like, oh yeah, we gotta hang out. We gotta play games. Hijo de puta madre, se te olvidó, Dios mío. I forgot. Oh. Well, maybe it's best. I am very insomniac. But, excuse me. What other song? Oh, hey, it's the fucking live and learn song. I learned. It's on YouTube right now. The XX intro. You would have been. Is that Shadow the Hedgehog in episode 7 of The Amazing Digital Circus? Hang on, chat. I know I'm supposed to be an entertainer right now, but I'm about to. I gotta send something to someone. No one important. You lived and learned. Oh, I lived and learned. Whoa. Unless you can kill it. Oh, I know how to kill it. Ooh, ooh, kill it. Ooh, ooh, kill it. Ooh, kill it. That's how they. That's how they taught me how to dance. That's that's how they taught me how to dance. They put me in a little shoebox and they told me to kill it. Ah, jeez. What's what's another song I can learn? There was another song I was learning. I haven't learned the guitar yet. What is it? Will the whole world know your name? Will we dance with destiny? I've been there and I've seen it. Oh, God, the fucking voice crack. Sorry. I've been there and I've seen it. I'm never gonna stop believing. You'll find your flame. Hey, I just fucking remembered. Which one of you bitches was gonna tell me Sonic EXE speaks Spanish? I'm sorry. I know it's sudden. Hang on. Excuse me. I gotta leave in a minute. But okay. First of all, before I end stream, who the fuck was gonna tell me that Mr. Lord X, him, he who is the hedgehog, when the fuck did he speak Spanish? Cause I was listening to I forgot. Hi. I listened to the Lord X album. Yeah. Okay. Cool. We're all comprehending that. Anyway, I heard that motherfucker speak Spanish yesterday, and it caught me so much whiplash. Cause yeah, when I first of all, the Spanish was good, so that means that motherfucker is fluent in it. And second of all, I didn't even know. I couldn't tell. I had the playlist on the background, jamming, drawing the ink demon, and then realized, is that motherfucker speaking Spanish? The fuck? Oh, jeez. That was the worst timing because now I can't keep this conversation going because I gotta go. It was very fun meeting everyone by two singular chatters. Hey, I'm hoping I can have another yapathon and I play guitar again because I do want to have an excuse to use this guitar. No. Sorry, it's very fun to say that. Anyway, bye bye. I hope you have a good night. I might not. I'll see y'all though. I'm still on screen. Bye.